How do you come up with your music?
How I come up with my music?
Like, is it things you've experienced? Is it things other people's experienced? Like, things you just seen? Like,
It's all that.
it's all of it?
To be honest with you, it's all that. It's things that I've seen other people go through. It's things that I personally went through. It's sometimes it don't even necessarily have to be anything that I went through. It's just me being, braggadocious. Feel like telling everybody I'm the shit today. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I just feel like letting everybody know, yo, I'm the shit. Like I'm out here. You know what I mean? But then sometimes it's like, I might dig into my past. But it's not necessarily something that I went through. It's more like something that I seen happen. But finding a correlation with my life that I can still talk about it in a way that I sound knowledgeable about it, as opposed to, I just see a nun walking down the street and I'm rapping trying to be a nun. I'm like, I don't know the aspects of being a nun, so it's like I'm not familiar. So it's like that's not what I'm doing. It's like, okay, if I could find some kind of common ground as opposed to things that I went through, some form of commonality, then I'm gonna do it. So that's pretty much how I come up with my music and stuff like that. And I I might sit on stuff for a while. I might have ideas in my head for a while, but when it comes down to it, it's like, all right, now I think I want to work this into this, that, and third, blah, blah, blah. So it's just basically like that.
I see. I like your music because I just like it because, you're different from a lot of other rappers. I'm not saying like how I like rappers. I like other rappers. But like
who you like?
I like Eminem, of course.
Okay.
I personally think like he's one of the best rappers out there.
Okay.
And if any other rapper cheated, don't get mad.
Why you think he's one of the best rappers? Like, what is it that rap that make you gravitate to him?
Like I watch some of his interviews too, and once you hear, like, you might not notice things, or you might notice things, but you never really have a feeling on it until someone you look up to, like, actually talks about it. And I like Eminem, like, because his style of music is, like I said, like yours, it's unique to a sense. And in one of his interviews, she talked about how a lot of rappers, like new rappers, be mumbling, and I never realized it until like I started like watching some like and listening to some of like these other rappers like music, like the Migos.
Right.
Like I like their music, like, and sometimes like he's talked about them how they mumble, and I never really heard it until I actually like listened to it. I was like, yo, they do be kind of mumbling a little bit. And then like there's a couple like other rappers, like they have admitted like they don't try with their music, like they
just say whatever.
Yeah, they just be chilling and just do what they do. But Eminem, he be like putting so much effort into his music, like, and he be using these like different words to mean something so simple. Like he could say, "I walked down a block," but he'll say it with like so many different words, like "I pranced all the way down the street," like, you know.
Right. Yeah. Like he cared. He cared, and not just trying to say, want just like the basic. And that's how I feel about it. Like I don't want to just say like the just most basic stuff that anybody can get. I want my music to be something that people can relate to, but at the same time, I don't want it so simplistic that people don't have to think about what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I still want people to be able to have to think and like dissect what I'm saying. Like, yo, he said that. Yeah. Like, yo, he said that. Like
this is what he meant, but this is what he said.
Right, exactly. Or he said this, but it got 2 different meanings or 3 different meanings, or something like that. Yeah. What's up?
Another thing I've been wanting to ask you. So, what's your favorite song of yours? But what's your best song? Because you can have one of your favorite songs, but it's not necessarily the best. Like when it comes to rappers, I could like Polo G, like, cause I like Polo G, but he might not be the best rapper. Like he's not the best rapper, but he's like still one of my favorite rappers.
Right.
So like he might not like one of your songs might not be the best, but then like they're your favorite, and then you got your best song.
It's a little hard for me to say. I'll put it like this: like a song that I think about a lot that I released, but I don't like the way it was released. So a lot of people, I know a lot of people probably didn't hear it. But a song that I want to redo because I care about it that much that I want to redo it is a song called Bundy. It's called Bundy with the Middle, and it was inspired by this movie called Belly, and DMX character name was Buns, but it was short for Bundy. And it's a scene in the movie Belly where they in the basement and they count money, and it's like a dude because it's dude Buns and Nas, which is a character in the movie, is Buns' best friend, but it's a guy in the basement that always like secretly hated Nas. So he know that this guy secretly hate Nas and he like plan on robbing Nas. So Buns end up basically beating dude up and pulling out his gun and telling him like you strip, like you know what I mean. So he make him strip this, that, and the third. So basically that's where I got the idea from that song, from that scene, whatever the case may be. I got the idea from that song, from that specific scene. So I would say Bundy is a song that I really care about. I won't say it's my favorite song, but it's something I really care about.
So you said you want to redo that?
Yeah, I want to redo it.
You should like give it this like the Return of Bundy or something.
No, I'm not even gonna do, I'm just gonna call it. I'm still gonna call it Bundy because a lot of people ain't hear it because the way it was released, like not trying to shit on nobody, but you know, I came out with a project with some guys. And the one particular guy, he didn't handle the business correctly, and he just basically like released the song, like you know what I'm saying. So people heard it, but it wasn't heard in the in the truest form that was supposed to be heard. So that now, as a song that I like released, that I would say that I feel like right now, I feel like my best music out that people heard, because I'm not gonna talk about songs that I know that I have that people ain't heard. I'm only gonna talk about, you know, stuff that's out that people could relate to. I got a song called NGM featuring my man Valley. Shout out to my man Valley. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's probably like my best song. I feel it's just something about it. I really like that song. Like that song to me, it's just like it just touched my soul. So in my opinion, but to everybody else, you know, everybody, like that's subjective. You know what I'm saying? Usually the song that you like the most, people don't really care about it. It be the song that you don't like, that everybody loves. You know what I'm saying?